Again, 7th grade math. We're still working on lesson 3.6. It's still Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. So we're going into our second problem. We've got some information here. We have a 4-pound bag of sugar. So let's write that down. 4-pound bag of sugar. And it contains, and it costs $3.49. Okay. And this 4-pound bag of sugar contains 454 1 teaspoon servings. Now, a batch of muffins calls for 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So we want to know how many batches we can make if we use all of the sugar. So all 4 pounds. Now they give us a hint here. 1 cup equals 48 teaspoons. So this is the information we're given. Okay. Now, the one thing I want to figure out is how many teaspoons are in 3/4 of a cup? Well, I know that 48 teaspoons equals 1 cup, but I'm not using the full 38. So let me see here. I'm going to multiply this times 3/4. 48 times 3/4. And I'm going to use a calculator. So 48 times 3 divided by 4. And that's 36. So each muffin will use, each batch of muffins will use 36 teaspoonfuls of sugar. 36 teaspoonfuls of sugar. Now, what do I want to figure out? Well, I want to figure out how much it's going to cost for each serving. Each serving. So $3.49 divided by 36. Okay, so I know that each batch will use 36 teaspoonfuls of sugar. So I'm going to divide 454 by 36. And that's going to give me about 12.6. Let's say 12. I'm not going to make a 0.6 batch, okay? Now I want to take the price and I want to divide it by the number of batches. So $3.49 divided by 12. About 29 cents. So the complete answer to this question is going to be 12 batches at 29 cents per batch. There we have it. A few steps. Math and life take a lot of thought, a lot of U-turns, a lot of study. Take your time. It's the best way to do it. Moving on. Using tools strategically. A wide variety of tools are available to help you solve problems. Rulers, models, calculators, protractors, and software are some of the tools you can use in addition to paper and pencil. Choosing tools widely can help you solve problems and increase your understanding of mathematical concepts. Let's go on to example 3. The depth of Golden Trout Lake has been decreasing in recent years. 2 years ago, the depth of the lake was 186 and 73 hundredths meters. Since then, the depth has been changing at a rate of negative 1 3/4% per year. What is the depth of the lake today? So we're going to convert the percent to a decimal. That's first off. Negative 1 3/4% equals negative 1.75%. We're now going to turn this into a decimal. Negative 0.175. So find the depth of the lake after 1 year. Use a calculator to simplify the computations. 186 and 73 hundredths times negative 0.0175. That's about negative 3.27 meters. So the depth of the lake was 186 and 73 hundredths meters. So now we're going to subtract that from or by 3.27. So the depth of the lake today is 183 and 46 hundredths meters. So then it says, find the depth of the lake after 2 years. So we have 183.46 times negative 0.0175. Okay, it's going to drop another 3.21 meters. Now we're going to subtract that from 183 and 46 hundredths, which will leave us 180 and 25 hundredths meters. So the original depth was about 190 meters. The depths change about 2% a year. So 2 hundredths times 190 is a negative 3.8. The depth changed by about 4 meters per year, or about 8 meters over 2 years. So the new depth is about 182 meters. The answer is close to the estimate, so it's reasonable. So close to the estimate, it's reasonable. Here's our next problem. 3 years ago, Jolene bought $750 worth of stock in a software company. So, $750 worth of stock in a software company. Since then, the value of her purchase has been increasing at a average rate of 12 3/5% per year. Plus. How much is the stock worth now? Okay, well, you know that she had $750 of stock. And you know that it has increased about 12 3/5% per year. So 12 3/5% equals 12.6. The decimal equivalent. So how much is the stock worth now? Well, the easiest way to do this is to multiply 750 times 12.6, but that's a percent, remember? So I'm going to move that decimal point over here. And I'm going to put a 1 in front of that. 750 times 1.126. 750 times 1.126. So her first year, she had 844 and 50. Well, we're going to do the same thing here. 1.126 times that. Next year was 950 and 90.7 cents. One more year times 1.126. So the shares of her stock portfolio are worth about $1,070.72 today. $1,070.72 today. So if you want to look at this a different way, okay, on each dollar of that $750, that dollar increases by about 13 cents a year, or 13 cents per dollar. So if you wanted to check this, 0.13 times 750 is about 97.50. Times 3, about $292. The original stock purchase was $750. So it's pretty close to what we have there. It's a reasonable answer. Not only that, it's right on the money. Spot on. I'm going to finish this recording, upload it, and we'll have one more recording with the guided practice. Remember, the code word is if not me. If not me.